Losing your eyesight as you age is just part of life. That line has been repeated so many times, it's practically a medical commandment. Cataracts, blurry vision, trouble seeing at night. We're told it's all just a normal part of growing older. But what if that story isn't entirely true? What if there's a simple, natural, and science-backed way to prevent, and even reverse, the early signs of cataracts? This isn't just a theory. There's real evidence, published in reputable medical journals, showing that a single, everyday food, eaten consistently, can actually help clear up the lens of your eye and gradually improve your vision. So why haven't you heard about this before? Simple, because cataract surgery is a $7 billion industry in the US alone. It's a system that profits from the problem, not the cure. This video is going to uncover what's being overlooked by conventional ophthalmology and reveal the 7 most powerful natural foods to protect your eyesight. One of them has even shown early success in reversing cloudy vision caused by developing cataracts. And this isn't just theory, it's backed by peer-reviewed science and real stories from everyday Americans who've regained something priceless, clarity of vision. If your eyesight matters to you, hit that subscribe button. Every new video could bring you one step closer to avoiding expensive and invasive treatments. Ignoring this info could cost you something money can't replace: the ability to see clearly. But before we dive into the first food, there's something important you need to know. A study published in the Ophthalmology Journal found that patients with early-stage cataracts who added specific natural foods to their diet were able to slow the progression of the disease without surgery. And here's the kicker. These aren't rare, exotic superfoods. In fact, you probably already have 2 of them sitting in your kitchen right now. You just didn't know they could help your eyes. Some experts are already calling this approach reversive eye nutrition. And no, you won't hear about it in most eye clinics, not because it doesn't work, but because it doesn't make anyone rich in the lens, laser, or scalpel business. Let's get into it. Here's a list that might just change the way you see, literally. 7. Raw spinach. Spinach is packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful carotenoids that build up in your eye's lens and act as a natural blue light filter, protecting your eyes from sun damage and screen exposure. They also help neutralize free radicals that degrade eye cells over time. A study from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health found that people who consumed higher levels of these nutrients had up to a 43% lower risk of age-related macular degeneration. Important tip: eat spinach raw, in salads or smoothies, since heat breaks down some of those delicate compounds, and pair it with a healthy fat like olive oil or avocado to boost absorption by up to 4 times. And 6. Sunflower seeds. While many folks reach for vitamin E capsules, sunflower seeds provide a natural, highly absorbable version of this key antioxidant. Vitamin E helps protect your eye cell membranes and prevent lens degeneration and inflammation. Just 1 ounce, about a handful, gives you over 2/3 of your daily recommended intake. Quick tip: stick to about 2 tablespoons a day. They also deliver zinc and selenium, which are crucial for eye health. Toss them into yogurt, salads, or enjoy as a crunchy snack. 5. Whole oranges with the pulp. Sure, oranges are famous for vitamin C, but the real magic lies in their pulp, which contains flavonoids like hesperidin and naringenin. These compounds help lower inflammation and keep the blood vessels in your retina healthy. A study from the University of Sydney followed over 2,000 people and found that those who regularly ate oranges had up to a 60% lower risk of developing cataracts later in life. Pro tip: orange juice is not the same. When you remove the pulp, you lose most of those anti-inflammatory benefits. Best way to eat it: peel, chew, and enjoy the fiber. Number 4. Blueberries. Tiny fruit, big protection. Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, natural pigments that act like ocular vasodilators. They help boost blood flow to the eyes and reduce oxidative stress on the retina and optic nerve. In Eastern Europe, where blueberries have been used for decades as part of vision support protocols, studies have shown that patients who consumed around 3 ounces daily for 12 weeks reported sharper vision, especially at night. Bonus: blueberries also protect against diabetic retinopathy, one of the leading causes of non-traumatic blindness in American adults. And the best part? They retain their benefits even when frozen. Those were the first 4. But the next 3 foods, they go even deeper. One of them was even the subject of a double-blind clinical trial that showed measurable improvements in lens clarity in people with mild to moderate cataracts. The results were so surprising that some researchers called for a methodological review. Translation: the outcomes were so positive they seemed almost too good to be true. 3. Avocado. Avocados are a powerhouse of cellular nutrition. They contain glutathione, one of the most potent intracellular antioxidants known to science, and it's especially effective in preventing cataracts. Glutathione works inside the lens cells, neutralizing unstable molecules that cause cloudiness. On top of that, avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help your body absorb lutein and zeaxanthin from other foods like spinach. In other words, it supercharges the effects of the rest of this list. Clinical insight: low glutathione levels have been linked to faster progression of age-related cataracts. Think of avocados as a kind of internal lens cleanser for your eyes. Number 2. Purple carrots, or regular carrots with the skin on. We all know carrots are good for your eyes, thanks to vitamin A, but purple carrots are next level. They contain anthocyanins like blueberries and a high concentration of carotenoids. This combo helps keep the lens and retina clear and functioning. A study out of South Korea found that purple carrot extract significantly reduced oxidative damage in eye cells exposed to UV light. Overlooked detail: up to 50% of antioxidants are found in the skin. So if you're peeling your carrots, you're also peeling away their eye protective benefits. Number 1. Ripe papaya with raw seeds. This is the most controversial food on the list, and one of the most intriguing. Papaya contains papain, a natural anti-inflammatory enzyme, along with beta-carotene and a potent dose of vitamin C. But here's what caught scientists' attention. A clinical study in India gave early-stage cataract patients ripe papaya and its raw seeds daily for 45 days. The results? Over 62% showed clinical improvement in lens clarity and sharpness. Why the seeds? They contain phenolic compounds that support liver detoxification. And since your liver plays a key role in nutrient metabolism, including eye nutrients, this enhances your body's ability to heal and regenerate vision. So, why do these foods work? What no one ever explained about cataracts. Picture this. You wake up one morning, open your eyes, and things look just a little hazier. You blink, then blink again. But your vision doesn't clear. It starts subtly, so gradual you might not notice, until one day you realize you can't quite read the text on a cereal box, or see the street sign clearly, or catch the expression on a loved one's face across the table. And the question you ask isn't, "What's happening to me?" Why didn't anyone warn me? The truth is, most people only start learning about cataracts after they've been told they need surgery. By then, it's no longer about prevention, or it's about managing damage that's already done. But it doesn't have to be this way. Cataracts don't appear overnight. They build slowly, quietly, and often they can be prevented. What's behind the cloudiness? Cataracts aren't some freak event. They're a biological buildup, the result of microscopic changes that gradually affect the structure of the eye's natural lens, the crystalline lens. This lens, which is supposed to be crystal clear, hence the name, begins to go cloudy. first around the edges, then in the center. What causes that transformation? Two main culprits. Oxidative stress. When your body produces more free radicals than it can handle, the lens cells take on cumulative damage. Chronic, low-grade inflammation. This silent, slow-burning inflammation doesn't hurt, but it erodes your tissues over time, interrupting the body's natural repair cycles. And where does it all begin? In your daily habits, in your diet, in your lifestyle choices. Why has surgery become the norm and prevention the exception? Mainstream medicine treats cataracts like a life inevitability, something that just happens with age. And while surgery is generally quick and effective, it doesn't address the root causes of eye degeneration. Here's what almost no one tells you. For over a decade, research has shown that certain natural compounds can protect the eye's lens and even reverse mild damage when added consistently to your diet. And this brings us to a powerful truth about human behavior. People tend to ignore what's slow, silent, and painless. That's why millions only take action when their vision is already compromised. But you're here, watching this video. That already puts you in a different place. You're choosing to act before it's urgent. How does nutrition change the biochemistry of vision? Here's something most doctors never explain. Your eyes are living tissue. They're an extension of your central nervous system, so anything that affects your brain also affects your eyes. Take lutein, for example, found in raw spinach. It goes straight to your macula, the part of your retina responsible for sharp vision. There, it filters harmful blue light and reduces damage from screens and sunlight. Anthocyanins in blueberries, they improve microcirculation in the eyes, helping deliver oxygen and nutrients like watering a plant just enough every single day. And papaya, its natural enzymes, like papain, help reduce internal inflammation and support the body's detox process, which plays a crucial role in cellular regeneration. These aren't gimmicks, and they're real, proven biochemical reactions happening inside your body, even as you watch this video. Why this matters now? Maybe your vision is still fine. Maybe you're in the early stages of cataracts. Or maybe someone you love is already struggling. Whatever the case, one thing is clear. The sooner you act, the more likely you are to protect your independence, freedom, and quality of life. And here's something deeply human. We tend to value most what we're afraid to lose. Your eyesight isn't just a physical function, it's its connection. It's how you see your kids, cook your meals, drive safely, enjoy a sunset, or recognize someone's face across the room. And it's not just about vision, it's about living. Now imagine having to give that up. Then imagine having the power to prevent it with the right knowledge, consistent choices, and a little discipline. There's no magic pill, but there is science and applied wisely. And this video is part of that. In the next few minutes, you'll see how thousands of people around the world are using these strategies to slow down or even reverse early cataract symptoms, delay the need for surgery, and reclaim the clarity they thought they had lost. By now, you've seen the truth. Cataracts aren't just a matter of fate. They're something we build over time, and like anything we build, they can be paused, redirected, or even partially undone. We talked about raw spinach, papaya with seeds, whole oranges, blueberries, avocados, sunflower seeds, and even purple carrots. Each one plays its own role in protecting your eyes, but more than just food, they represent something bigger, your power to influence your biological future. Modern medicine is incredible, no doubt, but it often steps in after the damage is done. Nutrition? It steps in early. It trains your cells, teaches your body to defend itself, and helps restore what's still possible to recover. And when you combine science, consistency, and awareness, what once seemed irreversible starts to shift. That's not a miracle, that's a decision. Now ask yourself, how many people do you know who still believe losing vision is just part of getting older? How many have been told that surgery is the only way, but no one ever talked to them about daily choices? How many are just one step away from a diagnosis and have no idea what they could start doing right now? This video could be the start of something bigger, not just for you, but for people you care about. If this message resonated with you, hit subscribe right now. Here, every piece of content is designed to help you live with more clarity, both mentally and visually. And tell us in the comments, who do you know that needs to watch this before scheduling surgery? Sometimes sharing a video is more helpful than any doctor's visit. Click like, send it to a friend or family member, and hit the bell icon, because every week we share a new step toward long-term health and freedom. Not hype, not gimmicks, just real, evidence-based action.